Hello students, good afternoon. Welcome to today's English class.
Good afternoon, students.
Okay students, so before starting today's class, we'll do a quick recap, okay? Now, what did you study in your previous writing class? I'm not talking about the grammar class, I'm talking about previous writing class. Yes? Remember there was a story, right? About Pandava, Draupadi. Yes, can you tell me? Very good. You learned how to write a summary. Remember? There were some points like how to write a summary. Remember? Can you tell me those? Yes? What is the first point, children? Yes? Remember the story? Durvasa, and there was Pandavas, Draupadi, Akshaya Patra, yes?
From that story, you have to give us a summary. You have to make it short. How did you do it? First, we have to pick out the correct main topic.
Pick out main topic.
What is that paragraph about? That idea you have to pick out, the main idea. So, first step is to pick out the main topic. Next, what do you do?
Ma'am, we should remove the repeated words.
Yes, you must remove repeated words. But before that, you can do something else. A paragraph is full of big, long sentences, no? Can we make the sentences short? Yes, we should make the sentences little short. We should try wherever possible. So, make the sentences short. Okay, wherever possible. Every sentence you can't make it short.
Sentences short.
Then you should do what ma'am has told you now. What did ma'am just tell you? Remove, yes, repetitions. If some word or sentence is repeating, no, then it simply becomes big. So whatever is repeating, you remove all that.
Okay. Only these three?
No, they know. One more last point is there. How will you end it? You have to end the summary. So you have to give it a proper ending.
So, these were the points you studied in your previous class, like how to write a summary. Now, what about your previous grammar class? Come on, children. If I say there is a book and this book is on the table. So, what is the position of this book? Where is this book, children?
Where is the book? Answer, children.
Come on. It is
on the table.
Yes.
Correct.
Now, so what is on here? It's a preposition.
Preposition. Correct.
So, this was the prepositions you learnt in your previous grammar class. Now, let's look at an activity about prepositions. Okay? Ready, children? Look at the screen, children. What do you see?
Who is standing there? Tell us who is standing there. Yes, it's a boy. Can you guess who this boy is?
Yes, children, come on, take a guess.
Who can this boy be? See, he's having some arrows on his back. Is he Arjuna?
No, ma'am. I don't think so is Arjuna.
No, Arjuna had very nice grand clothes like a prince. This boy doesn't look like Arjuna, but he has arrows. That means he was very good at archery. So who was that person other than Arjuna who was very good with the bow and arrow?
It is?
Correct. It is Ekalavya. So you have Ekalavya on the screen now. Let's read a few sentences about him.
Here is sentence. Okay, I'm going to read out. Ekalavya was a boy of courage with great faith in his guru. He learned the art of archery on his own. So this
Let's
was
repeat that once again.
yes.
Eklavya was a boy of courage with great faith in his guru. He learnt the art of archery on his own. Did Guru Dronacharya teach Ekalavya? No, he refused. He refused to teach Ekalavya. So what did Ekalavya do?
He made a
Right. He made an idol. He practiced in front of that idol.
you can see the idol here, right,
Yeah,
children?
see?
Hmm.
Made out of clay or mud. In front of that idol, Ekalavya used to practice every day, all through the day he used to practice. And that is how he became a very great archer. So he was a boy of courage, with great faith in his guru. He learned the art of archery on his own. He didn't take anybody's help, students. He learned it on his own with lot of practice.
Now, children, you heard the story of Ekalavya, right? In the sentences, now you should tell me about prepositions. You should tell me the prepositions. Can you find any prepositions in this sentence?
Read the sentences again. Quietly in your mind you must read.
Did you read it?
Now
Okay.
you do one thing, students. Take a book, you have a book with you. Take a pencil, sit and write the prepositions. Only the prepositions.
Don't write the complete sentence, just write the preposition. You should identify the preposition and you have to take it down. Yes, ready with your books? Did you write it down?
Shall we help you?
Okay.
Okay.
So in the sentence, I think in
In his guru. Okay. What else?
I'll read it once again, ma'am.
Eklavya was a boy of courage with great faith in his guru. He learnt the art of archery on his own.
Ma'am, on.
Yes, very good. On is a preposition there. One more is there.
Of.
Yes, a word which connects. Off. Correct, children.
So which were the prepositions in this sentence? First one was
In,
second,
off, and on. Write the three words in your books.
in, off, on.
These are called prepositions.
Yes. Now, here I gave you a sentence. You found the prepositions and you written it in your book. Now look at the screen, children. What do you see? There is a hut, right? And in front of the hut, you see two people. Do they look young, children?
Are they young people?
Like you? Are they young?
No, they are old. They are an old couple. Husband and wife. Okay, so they are an old couple. They are sitting outside their hut.
Yes. Now,
See what happens now. What is this?
two boys, they are throwing stone at.
Some dogs.
Yes.
The dogs are barking. Can you see? Dogs are barking. What do dogs do?
They.
Bark.
Yes.
That sound that they make. Dogs are barking. So now you saw this boy, see? He's throwing a stone at the dog.
Is it a good habit, children? Throwing the stones at dogs? You do that? It's a very bad habit, children. You should not do that, okay? Now,
So I think this old couple, they saw the boys throwing stones at the dog.
yes,
See that old man, he's doing this.
it's looking at them.
He's watching the boys and he saw that the boys threw the stones at the dog. Now let's see.
Now, here is a paragraph related to them. Okay, that is the old couple as well as those boys. This paragraph, children, is incomplete. What you have to do is, I'm going to give some words. I'm going to give you the prepositions below. you have to select the correct word and you have to fill it. Ready? Yes? Here, Philemon and bosses lived dash a hut. They were poor but not dash mercy. One day they heard the barking dash dogs. They saw some boys were throwing stones dash them. So it's an incomplete paragraph. The words are without, at, of, in. Now you should fill the correct preposition. Let's try the first sentence. Philemon and bosses lived dash a hut.
Can we say lived without a hut?
Is it so, children?
This hut belongs to them. So they lived. What will you put there? Look at the 4 bubbles. You can see the 4 words below.
Without, at, of, in. If I say, where do you live, children? You say? What is the answer?
Yes, they've got the answer already. Yes.
It is?
In.
Yes.
So, Philemon and bosses lived
In a hut. Now let's look at the second sentence. They were poor but not dash mercy. Now you have in is out, right? Now
In is used already.
Yes.
So you can't use it again.
So what are the remaining 3? You have without, at, of.
They were poor but not dash mercy. Not at mercy.
No.
No, that doesn't sound right.
Yes.
They were poor but not without mercy.
Correct.
Yes. They were poor but not without mercy.
Next, let's look at the third sentence. One day they heard the barking dash dogs.
So now you have only 2 more words.
Right?
We cut out in, we cut out without. So you have at and off. One day they heard the barking at dogs. No, dogs themselves bark. So barking, what is the other word?
The remaining is?
Yes, correct. Of dogs.
One day they heard the barking of dogs. Final sentence. They saw some boys were throwing stones dash them. I think you have already guessed the answer. Which is it?
Correct. At them. Only 1 word is remaining.
Yes.
No? So they saw some boys were throwing stones at them. Now shall we read the passage once again? Students, this is from your textbook. I'm sure you know. So we have taken only 2 or 3 lines from the textbook and we have used it here. Okay. So now listen to us carefully.
Philemon and bosses lived in a hut. They were poor but not without mercy. One day they heard the barking of dogs. They saw some boys were throwing stones at them.
So here you can see the prepositions, all the red words.
Yes.
See, let's read only the red words now. In,
without, of, at.
So these are also called prepositions.
So this was which here I gave you a paragraph, incomplete paragraph, and you filled up the right preposition there. Now children, I'm going to show you some picture. Okay, and you have to guess the preposition there. Ready? Try to identify the preposition of place and movement in them. Ready, children? What do you see here?
Come on, tell us what you see. Do you see a cup?
No.
What do you see there?
Come on, children, you put your all books, pencils and everything. What is it?
Yes, it's a school bag.
Yes.
Correct. Now, where is the school bag?
There is a table. Yes, here is a table and bag. Now, where is this bag, children?
Yeah, start your sentence with the bag is.
The bag is?
Yes, very good. The bag is on the table. Correct. A bag. A bag is on the table.
Here, on is telling you the position of the bag.
So on is the preposition.
Yes. Now, suppose if I
Okay.
take this bag and I'll keep it here.
Oh,
Yes, I have taken that bag and I have kept it here. Here.
okay.
So which preposition you're going to use?
How will you say it? Where is the bag now? See, ma'am has put it there. Where is the bag now? Is the bag on the table? It's not on the table.
I have placed it somewhere.
Yes. Where is it? Can we say next to the table?
Can we say that, children?
Yes, you can say next to the table. So how will you say that? Next to. Correct.
Yes.
Can you give me one more word? The bag is instead of next to.
See, I am sitting. You can use next to word. Instead of that, you can use I'm sitting.
Beside.
Yes.
Correct. Beside. It's beside the table. We taught you last time. What is the meaning of beside? I have one more word here. Can you tell me one more word? The bag is next to the table, beside the table. One more word. Near. Yes, it is near the table. So you see here, underline next to and next to, beside and near. All three are what, children, here? They are all prepositions because they are telling you the position of the bag. Okay?
Ma'am, if I take this bag and keep it here.
Okay.
Come on, children, even you should try.
She has kept the bag. What will you say in English? The bag is? Very good. I see one girl there. Very smart. The bag is under the table. Very
good.
Correct. Under. So the bag is under the table. So you see so many words you can use here, children.
Yes.
With just one bag and one table.
Which are those words you used here? Next to, beside, near, under.
On. First
Yes.
word was on.
Yes.
So all these are, what are they called? Prepositions. Very good.
Now, let's look at one more picture. Ready, children? What do you see here?
A very young man.
Does he look young, children?
He looks no young man. He's no.
No, he is old.
He's an old man.
Yes.
He is walking. You can see he is walking. How do you say that? Where is he walking?
Can I say he's walking on the road?
Yes, he is walking on the road, but he is walking continuously. Alva? So there is one particular word for it. We taught you that word also. You remember? Two boys running.
Beach. There's a beach.
Yes.
And two boys running.
Do you remember that? Yes.
It is along.
An old man walking along the footpath or along the road also. Okay, children. Here along the footpath and by the side of the footpath continuously he is walking. So you can't say beside the footpath.
Yes.
Because he is continuously walking. You have to use the word along.
Look here, children. There is a box and you can see a ball.
Where is the ball?
It's on the box.
No, really? Is the ball on the box?
Is it on the box, children? Where is the ball? Yes, it is.
Yes, in the box. Correct.
A ball
In the box. One more word for in there.
I'll try, ma'am.
Yes.
Can I say a ball is inside the box?
Yes, absolutely. Because it is inside the box, you can say a ball inside the box.
Okay, now we'll try. I'll take this ball and I'll place it here.
Now you should tell us, children. We have given you the words. Now see where ma'am has put the ball.
I've taken it out and I have placed it here.
So what will you say now? What will your sentence be?
A ball,
The ball is The ball is very good. Beside the box. The ball is beside the box. By the side of. Instead of saying such a long thing, you can say beside. Then what else?
Ma'am, can I say like just in the back case, it is next to the box?
Yes, absolutely. You can say next to the box. See, so many words we are getting. The ball is next to the box. Prepositions, position of the object. Okay?
Suppose I'll put this ball here.
Okay. So the ball is, give me the word. What do you do when you have to come to school?
You stand.
Yes, children. In front of. In front of. Now the ball is in front of the box. So in front of is also a preposition.
Yes.
Okay, it's showing you the position of the ball.
Now let's look at the one more picture. Okay. What do you see here?
Oh, look at these cows. They are moving. Where are they moving?
From one side to another.
They're moving from one side of the road to the other side. So they are crossing the road. How do you say this?
Remember, there was a bridge. What do you say, children, when someone moves from one side of the road to the other? You use?
Yes, children, you use across.
So two cows
are moving
across the road.
Crossing the road from one side to the other. So always we use the word across there. Okay? They are moving across the road.
Okay. This was about prepositions. Now let's learn few proverbs. A few proverbs.
One of you stand up and tell us one proverb. Oh, I heard somebody saying, very good. Your teachers have taught you well.
Yes.
Do you know there is an equivalent proverb in English? Work is worship. So today we'll learn a few proverbs also. Alright?
Ready? So first I'm going to give some proverbs. Okay, I'm going to read out. Listen to me carefully, children. What do you see in the picture? A woman is giving some food to a person, right?
Oh, that person has come to ask for some food. And this woman is giving it to him.
The first proverb is, charity begins at home.
Repeat the proverb, children. Charity begins at home.
Charity begins at home. We'll find out later. Now we will look at the examples. Remember this. If it is possible, take it down.
Write it down, children. We'll give you 1 minute. Look at the screen and write it down.
Write this sentence.
Charity begins at home. Wait.
Ma'am, here charity. What does charity word mean, ma'am?
Charity is a new word for our children. So charity, it is the nature of helping others. Okay, when we have that feeling in us, when we want to help others, that is called charity. So charity begins at home. It's a little tricky. We'll see later what it is.
Yes.
Okay, you've written it down. We'll go to the next one now.
What do you see here? There is a clock and there is a sea.
You can see water.
Yes.
And look at the clock, students. The hands are moving continuously.
Tick tock, tick tock.
Alva, even the clock in your school, at your house, everywhere the clock is moving all the time. Then you put in a new battery, right? Okay, look at these waves here. Look, so many waves. Do they ever stop, children? Have you ever seen the waves stopping without moving?
Now let's find a proverb. Like, what is a proverb which connects these two?
Okay.
Time and tide wait for none. Time and tide wait for none. Write down, children. Time and tide wait for none.
Will you repeat it once? Say it out. Time and tide wait for none.
Time and tide wait for none. Now, children, can you tell me what is tide here? What is the meaning of tide?
Have you learnt in your social studies or science? High tide, low tide. Tide means waves. Okay, this what you see in this
Or the sea.
that is tide.
Tide.
So time and tide wait for none. We'll see the meaning later, students. Okay.
Look at this picture, children. Can you tell me who are those people?
Everybody can tell at least one, I'm sure.
Who is it? Very good. It is Mahatma Gandhi ji. What
He's-
about the second one?
Do you know who that is?
Come on, children. It is Vinoba Bhave.
Yes, it is Shri Vinoba Bhave.
Yes.
Okay, he was also a part of the age when Gandhiji was alive.
Now the proverb is simple living and high thinking. Simple living and high thinking.
So you know about Gandhiji. You've seen pictures of Gandhiji or he looks very simple. He's wearing very simple clothes. He doesn't
Yes.
look very stylish. But what about his thinking? What did he do for us? He did something great for our country.
Yes.
So that is the meaning here. Simple living and high thinking. So even if we don't look stylish or look very attractive, it's okay. We must do good work in our life.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Now the first proverb. Do you remember what was the first proverb, children?
Read it out. You have copied it now. Come on, read out the proverb, children.
Yes. Charity begins at home.
Correct.
That was the proverb. Now, what does that proverb mean, children?
Saw
Time.
that lady giving the food to that man. Charity begins at home. And I also told you the meaning of charity. What is the meaning of charity?
To help those who are in need.
Need. If somebody is in trouble, you must help them. So charity begins at home. It starts in our house. How is that possible?
That is, when we are young, we should be taught that this quality is a good quality. It should be taught to us.
To help each other. If you have brothers and sisters at home, you have to share your things with them. Who teaches you all that? Amma, Appa teach you all that, right?
Yes.
So charity begins at home. If you are taught all that at home, then you will learn to help others outside. So first you must learn it at home. That is the meaning.
So, charity begins at home means these are the qualities which is taught in our home itself. Then from there we'll start doing, we'll start helping the people outside. So that was the first proverb. Now what do you think, children? Helping others is a good quality. Is charity a good quality or a bad quality? What do you think, ma'am?
I'm sure our children are answering already. They all know charity, helping others, definitely is a good quality. Right? Yes.
Charity
is a good quality. You should always learn to help others.
Yes, children. Okay. What about the second proverb? Come on, children. What was the second proverb?
Read it out. You've written it down now.
What is this?
That is, shall I help you? Time.
Yes.
Okay, time. And what is the second picture?
There was a new word.
Tide. Very good. Time and tide.
Does it wait?
Wait for none. Okay, wait for none. Okay, so time and tide wait for none. What does this mean?
Suppose, children, you have your exam. Your exam starts from March 15th.
Yes, they have their exams now.
Yes. So, don't you think it's a right time to start your studies?
Have
Yes.
you all started? There are still some children who are looking here and there, not started yet, no? Students, if you waste even one day, no, that day is lost forever. will that day come back to you?
No.
No. Alva? So time will not wait for you. Just like the alegalu, like the tide that you see, time also will never wait. Time will go on and on. Days will go away. So what is this proverb trying to tell you?
That time and tide wait for none. That you should not waste your time.
You must never waste your time. You must make use of the time that you have and do all good things.
And you should never say, okay, I'll do my work tomorrow.
Yes.
Should never postpone it, children. You should do your work at now. That is, at that moment, you should start doing your work. You should never postpone your work. So that is what this proverb tells you. That is, time and tide wait for none. Yes. So they never stop. Okay, children. So now you have a question. Okay, I have a question for you. You have to complete the following proverb. I'll give you a proverb. It's an incomplete. Okay, I've given you just half of it and you have to complete it. Your proverb is, honesty is the dash. Honesty is the dash. And your options are truth, option B, only policy, option C, sincere policy, option D, best policy. I'm going to repeat the options, children. For option A, truth, B, only policy, C, sincere policy, and D, best policy. Now, if you have any doubts regarding this class, you should call the number. And also you should answer this question, children, okay?
Call up and give us the answer to that one. Honesty is dash.
Yes. And so what did you study in today's class, children?
You learnt about prepositions again.
Yes.
And you also learnt about
Proverb. Yes. So if you have any doubts, please call up the number. And don't forget to answer the question. Okay? Thank you.
Thank you, children.